guys know it's a late Friday afternoon down in the dirty South here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we're prepping to get down to Augusta this weekend. But tons of going on. This is like the busiest day. I mean, it's always busy in ticketing. But welcome to all of our new followers. I know that we've gained a lot here over the last 24 hours. What we are is we are Ticket Talk. We eat, sleep, drink tickets 24/7, 365. And when we splurge on a hot event, we tell you to get your Louis Vuitton wallet out and go ham. My Lord, what is good, my friends? We're hosting TicketCon 2026, by the way, in New Orleans this summer. In the dead heat of summer, New Orleans Contemporary Arts Center. If you are a live event junkie, if you're into tickets, you're a ticket reseller, you're a manager, you're a promoter, I don't care who you are. If you just have a passion for live events and tickets, you got to come check us out at TicketCon 2026, right before the old school conference, WTC. I know a lot of you resellers go to that. It doesn't conflict. Night before, July 26th, 3 to 10 p.m. Link is in my bio to buy passes. You better buy them before we dynamically raise them. My Lord. Let's check on what's going on with Kanye West. We're tracking him every hour on the hour at the 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, getting 297. It is decaying a little bit with about 1698 listings. And there it is, producer MCF keeping track every hour on the hour. We started tracking at 9 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Price it is just under $300. We got about 4 hours until showtime. We probably will run until an hour after show because we know Yee doesn't go on until about 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern. So we might extend it and so forth. But rumors are having it that Travis Scott may be performing with Yee. That is not obviously confirmed. So we will keep track of Kanye West hour on the hour through showtime, probably after showtime if we see some serious traffic rolling for Kanye. My Lord. Let's take a look at the live market too. We know it changes by the second. So it is the stock market here in the ticket. So if we go to Inglewood right now, we are looking at a 297 get. And what I like to do is obviously lower level is kind of the same story for the Final Four for Kanye. Not a lot of inventory in SoFi Stadium in the lower bowl. So we're talking if you want to really spend premium, you're going to be spending near $1,000, $740 in this case, to have seats by the stage in the club level, 100 level, and so forth. But obviously kind of the same story with Final Four. More tickets in the upper, the higher you are, the cheaper the ticket is. That's kind of a common sense thing for all live events going on. But it is kind of a scarcity game, not much lower level seating besides the 400-500 level at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood tonight in Los Angeles. So we'll keep track of Kanye as we know. We know we have a ton of Final Four interest going on with my former base, the Fighting Atlanta. I'm just getting hit up constantly on prices. And let's take a look at the current market for the Final Four semis tomorrow in Indianapolis in the Midwest. We go from the left coast to the Midwest, and kind of same story. All the donors have obviously picked up the good seat allocations, and there's a scarcity, a lack of supply in the 100 level for the Final Four. So I'm telling you guys, if you want to get your Louis Vuitton wallets out, we got $20,000 seats, $6,944. Seems a bargain about, I don't know, where is this location? About several rows up from the court, but it is not a lot of supply if we kind of look here in the lower level, which has kind of been the same story all week long. Let's go to the upper level. We know it's a lot of people's bucket list to attend the Final Four. So if we kind of go to the upper level and you want to sit in peanut heaven in the rafters of Lucas Oil Stadium, we are looking at right now a 578 get. And so it is surging. People do buy on Fridays, as I say. We used to use that term a lot. And obviously supply is definitely dwindling. Here's the deal, guys. On Location runs point for the Final Four. What inventory will they drop in the next 24 hours before the semis tip off here will remain to be seen. But I tell you guys, I think the best time to buy was yesterday. I told a lot of folks from Illinois that it seems like prices are rising this afternoon for the Final Four. And, of course, we will track the Final Four every hour on the hour on Saturday for the semifinals. My Lord. Let's check out one other event I kind of find interesting. Let's check out what is going on with Zach Bryan. I know he's kind of an interesting factor being in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I kind of like to pull up these events. This is kind of a sneak preview of what we talk about in the Discord. But look at this. Zach Bryan has been a complete dead horse in all other markets, but he is a 361 kid in Tulsa, Oklahoma tomorrow. My Lord, I mean, he was a $5 ticket last weekend in Baton Rouge at LSU. And look how high Zach Bryan must be a popular guy in Tulsa, Oklahoma, obviously playing at a smaller capacity and so forth than these NFL stadiums. But this is the type of capacity that Zach Bryan should be playing at. He shouldn't be playing at 80,000 football college seat stadiums. He should be playing more at a 25, 30,000 venue like Chapman Stadium in lovely Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I kind of like get a kick out of that. And so if a lot of people ask, what are the Masters? SeatGeek's not broadcasting the Masters since nobody wants to broadcast them. I can't even find it in the thing. I might have to go to another marketplace to do so. So let's go over to our friends at Vivid Seats and check out the Masters market. A lot of you guys are asking of what's going on. We'll be there live starting on Sunday. And if we look at the Monday practice round, 2,270. Tuesday, about 500 more, 2,716. We go to Wednesday for the par 3 shootout, 6,761. And look at Thursday, producer MCF, $19,000, 6 tickets left, 14 tickets for Thursday, 8,000. I mean, my Lord, we are going to be live at Augusta National on Sunday to report from the street because there's obviously a lack of supply for Masters tickets. But guys, every time we are live, leave a question, leave a comment. We love to answer your questions live. We go on Ticket Talk 6-7 days a week. We eat, drink, sleep tickets. We obviously talk about the biggest live events happening every single day. You know, that's Kanye West. You know, that's Final Four. You know, that's the Masters. We talk about under the radar events like Zach Bryan too. So we kind of cover everything. If you're a live event enthusiast, tell your friends to give us a follow. Tell your family members to follow us. Give us a thumbs up. And most importantly, guys, come check out TicketCon in the Big Easy on Bourbon Street in New Orleans this summer. We are going to have a full-blown blast. So send me your intel. Send me your DMs. My DMs are always wide open on X. Thank you guys for following us on all of our social media platforms, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. Have a great Friday evening. We'll talk soon. Stay lean and clean.